We bring the classics back alive, golden stories that still shine. Mystery, rhythm, style in the line. Timeless movies with a soul-filled smile. At Silver Shadow Cinema, come feel the vibe, come feel the love. We restore the past, we light it up. So everybody move, let the credits run. Dance through the memories, history in harmony. You're right where you belong. Silver Shadows, this your song.
Oh, welcome back to Silver Shadow Cinema. Tonight, we're continuing our journey through one of television's most realistic and forward-thinking science fiction series, Men into Space. In Season 1, Episode 3, Building a Space Station, the dream of permanent human activity in space begins to take shape. While many science fiction programs of the 1950s focused on alien worlds and fantastic adventures, Men into Space looked toward a future grounded in science, engineering, and the practical challenges of exploring beyond Earth. Originally airing in 1959, this episode imagined the construction of a manned space station orbiting our planet. At the time, no human had yet traveled into space, yet the writers envisioned orbital laboratories, space construction projects, and the possibility of living and working beyond Earth's atmosphere. As you watch, consider how many of the concepts presented here would later become reality, through projects such as Skylab, Mir, and the International Space Station. Now sit back and enjoy Men into Space, Season 1, Episode 3, Building a Space Station.
The story you are about to see hasn't happened yet. These are scenes from that story that one day will be a reality, when men will build a space station that will be used as a research center for the advancement of space travel. A station built by men such as these, men of flesh and blood and families. A new breed of adventurers standing on the threshold of the unknown.
So you're taking Lieutenant Smith after all?
He seems like the best man for the job.
Bill, don't move. Don't move, Bill. Ed, Dan, Bill's suit is caught.
One of the crew's spacesuit is caught between two sections of the space station.
Who is it?
Lieutenant Smith.
And complex an undertaking as that of building man's first station in space must, of course, rest on many shoulders. Head of the project, General Robert Hicks, United States Air Force. Colonel Edward McCauley, in charge of training the men who must complete the mission. The mission, to assemble these sections of the space station over 1,000 miles from our Earth.
Captain Michaels, Captain Forsyth, Lieutenant Smith, Lieutenants Phelps, Ferguson, Simpson, and Wheelwright. Well, that leaves 8 of us. From now on, we work, eat, live together until the time comes to choose the 4 of us who will go on this mission. Dismissed.
Ed, I'd like to talk to you. Ed, I'm glad I caught you. I like those 7 men you picked. I think Captain Forsyth needs some brushing up on inertial navigation, but aside from that, he'll be all right. What about Lieutenant Smith? He's the youngest man in your outfit.
But he handles himself pretty well.
Oh, I have nothing against the boy. But you never can tell what a kid will do in a crisis. Give it some thought before you pick your final crew.
Yes, sir. Catch that coupling. You're working too far away, Forsyth. Get in closer. Don't forget you'll be weightless in space.
All right. Bring him down.
Hold onto that wrench. Well, that's one thing that won't happen in space. When you're up there, the wrench will float along right beside you. All right, you guys are next. Hey, wait a minute. You got a tear in your suit, Captain. That only happens once up there. Even a pinhole and you're dead, like that.
Well, Chuck, how would you like to be one of the three guys going up there with that wacky colonel to put this thing together with our hands and no equipment?
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
If you like to volunteer, I'm the wacky colonel who's going up there. You know, there's no such thing as weight in space. Once we get it started, we can push that thing around like a toy balloon.
All I got to say, Colonel, is keep your hand on that rabbit's foot.
Aye, sir.
Have you made your final choice?
Yes, sir. Forsyth, Michaels, and Smith.
So you're taking Lieutenant Smith after all?
He seems like the best man for the job.
No more problems?
We've been over every move hundreds of times. The last bugs were in those automatic couplings. We modified those weeks ago. I guess the next move, General, is to go up and try it.
And a week from Monday, you take off into space.
Yes, sir.
Hi, honey. I made it.
Hello, Paula. We haven't seen you around very much lately.
I'm sorry, Colonel. It's not too easy for me to get out in company anymore.
Well, it won't be long now. I suppose Bill is expecting a boy, huh?
It better be. He's already bought a pitcher's glove, a baseball bat, and a football. I've never seen a father so proud of his son, especially when he's been born.
Oh, well, that's the easy part. Wait till that kid starts crying at 2 a.m., and then all of a sudden he'll turn out to be your son. Well, I guess I better be getting home, too.
Colonel,
I know, Paula.
Sections of the space station have been loaded into these cargo rockets, which will be sent up into orbit around the Earth at an altitude of 1,075 miles.
Cargo rocket 1 away.
Cargo Rocket 1 moving into orbit. Cargo Rocket 2, 3 degrees off course. Due to arrive in orbit in 54 seconds.
Is guidance correcting for number 2 rocket?
Yes, sir.
Guidance correcting. Moving into orbit.
General?
Well, gentlemen, we're all ready for you. The rockets are landing right in the groove, a perfect distance apart. You'll be coming in on the outside.
Cargo Rocket 2 in orbit.
Well, I guess it's about time.
Good luck to all of you. Flight time 19 minutes, 30 seconds. Altitude 1,000 miles, moving into orbit. Take over controls.
Stand by for engines off.
Standing by.
Orbit achieved. Time 1400.
Control confirmed here. In orbit. Engines off.
Engines off.
Let's open the observation ports.
Check. Just look at that, will you?
You can almost reach out and grab a handful of stars. Feeling's always the same.
Hey, down there. It's one of our rockets.
Yeah, it's number 1. There's number 2.
We made it. Made our rendezvous.
All right, let's break up the board session. Remember, we've only got a 6-hour air supply, and we better get on that space station. Les, you stand by here, your first relief.
Check.
Dan, Bill, start unloading number 2 rocket. I'll take number 1. And remember, we're working against time.
Soon, man would know whether or not he would one day be able to live in outer space, depending on the success of Colonel McCauley and his crew.
Canaveral Minitrack reports test assembly in perfect orbit.
How are they doing?
Let me show you, sir. They've unloaded and have assembled these sections. Elapsed time, 1 hour and 57 minutes.
Moving in. Slowly now. I'm moving from S2 to S3.
Okay.
Smith, moving interior H1 to H2.
Check.
Michaels, at the count of 3, we'll both fire our jet guns. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Forsyth to Control Center. Time elapsed 3 hours. Time remaining 3 hours. We're ahead of schedule.
Control to Captain Forsyth. We've been able to follow your progress. How long till you finish?
About 30 minutes is all.
My suit's caught. I can't pull it out.
Bill, don't move. Don't move, Bill. Ed, Dan, Bill's suit is caught.
Well, what about it, Colonel? You're in trouble. Your suit's punctured. The airlock coupling is the only thing sealing it. We open that and you're done for. How long will it be? What are you talking about? You know what I mean. You'll be all right as long as you don't tear that sleeve, and we're going to make sure you don't. And we're going to latch it to these handles. Hand me your safety line, George. Forsyth, notify Control Center.
Check.
Personnel rocket to Control Center, emergency.
Go ahead, Forsyth.
One of the crew's spacesuit is caught between 2 sections of the space station. We think it's punctured. He's fine so far because the airlock is sealing it. But if we break open the couplings, he'll go.
Who is it?
Lieutenant Smith.
Tell Colonel McCauley we'll get back to him as soon as we arrive at a decision. Get me Dr. Lasker. And Major Osborne.
Yes, sir. Emergency! Emergency! Get Dr. Lasker at aeromedical immediately, and Major Osborne at engineering safety.
Major Osborne standing by.
General Hicks speaking. We've got a man whose spacesuit is caught and punctured between two sections of the space station.
I understand, sir. We'll have to rig an escape device that works like an iron lung.
We'll get right on it.
Yes, sir.
Then get it over to launching pad 3 in a hurry. Empty standby rocket A3 of spare parts and prepare to reload and launch.
Yes, sir.
Look, we only got a couple hours of oxygen left. I'll never make it out of here. Just tell me how it'll hit me.
Stop talking like a fool.
I want to know.
Okay, if it'll make you feel any better when it happens, it'll be over so fast you'll never know it.
Let's take a moment to appreciate how extraordinary this episode was for its time. When Building a Space Station first aired, the concept of assembling large structures in orbit was still purely theoretical. Yet within a few decades, nations around the world would successfully construct and operate space stations, allowing astronauts to live and work in space for months at a time. The creators of Men into Space understood that long-term exploration of the Moon, Mars, and beyond would likely require orbital outposts. Their vision helped audiences imagine a future that was far closer than anyone realized. Episodes like this remind us that today's achievements often begin as yesterday's science fiction.
How much time have I got? We've got plenty of time.
Well, how much would that be?
More than 55 minutes, and they're sending up help.
Yeah. Listen to me. When the time's up, you're all clearing out. You got that? If you don't, so help me out. I'll yank this sleeve.
Lieutenant Smith, I am in charge of this mission. You'll do as you're told. Besides, why don't you shut up and save your air? Oxygen check. 47 minutes. Honolulu Minitrack Station has McCauley on his scope. Personnel rocket and space station sections moving in perfect polar orbit.
Emergency rocket A3 loaded.
Start emergency countdown. Launch when ready.
27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Emergency rocket is on the way with escape lock. You'll have to arc weld the lock to the space station shell with Smith inside, then cut around the weld.
Got it. It's okay, Bill. An escape lock's on the way.
Do we have enough time?
We'll make it. Take him some more oxygen. He should be just about out. Don't build up the pressure too much or you'll blow the puncture.
Check. Emergency rocket in perfect trajectory, 20 degrees.
Project final orbit, emergency rocket.
test assembly in perfect orbit.
You're coming in too close. Correct emergency rocket 1 degree.
Trajectory continues on 20. Does not respond to radio guidance.
Control center, advise progress of emergency rocket.
Moving at a 20-degree angle of ascent on a collision trajectory. If it doesn't respond to guidance in the next 2 minutes, it'll have to be detonated.
Is it still coming at us?
Collision trajectory unaltered.
Without it, he hasn't got a chance.
General, we're willing to risk it.
Nome Alaska Militrack reports test section, Project Space Station conforming to planned orbit.
Do the last minute track check on A3.
Last Minitrack, A3. Collision trajectory unaltered.
Detonate immediately. Colonel, your orders are to leave at 2000 hours. You'll need your air supply for re-entry.
General Hicks.
You heard the orders, Colonel.
What's the colonel doing out here? What do you want to do, stall around till everybody gets it? It's all over for me.
How much time?
5 minutes.
Tell Smith not to move.
Bill, don't move.
Oxygen supply level critical. Repeat, critical.
Bill, it's a long shot. I'm going to try this clamp like a tourniquet.
Ed, you've got 3 minutes.
I'm going to cut your spacesuit between the clamp and the ship. Say a prayer that we don't get a leak in your suit.
He's all right. Just passed out. He's coming to now. I'll strap him in and we'll head for home.
No, I'm sorry, Colonel. I still have to say he's too young for the job.
I don't know, General. He handles himself pretty well. Yet, on the other hand, you may be right. He is pretty young. You don't know what he'd do in a crisis.
And that concludes Men into Space Season 1, Episode 3, Building a Space Station. It's remarkable to see how accurately this series anticipated many of the developments that would later define the space age. Long before the International Space Station became a reality, this episode challenged viewers to imagine a future where humanity could build, live, and work in orbit around Earth. What impressed you most about this episode? Were there any predictions that seemed surprisingly accurate? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this classic journey into the future, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss more vintage science fiction, classic television, and timeless cinema here on Silver Shadows Cinema. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep your eyes on the stars and your imagination pointed toward the future.